welcome back to my channel. Who is she posting so consistently? I don't know, but we've had a lot of free time lately. You know, we've been stuck at home, but I've been able to get out of bed more, and I'm really just enjoying being able to create more content and, you know, have more uploads. I feel like I was really kind of getting out of touch with just producing content and not producing the highest quality that I could. So now that I have, you know, more time to just sit down and get glam, that's exactly what I want to do. So today's video is going to be about simple, classic glam, how to just get that flawless beat. I've done a couple videos on this, but I feel like my routine kind of changes here and there, so this is like the most updated version of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my face a good spray with the Mario Badescu Mist. This is the Orange Blossom. And I like this a lot because I've noticed that once it dries in, it gives my skin a really nice healthy sheen, and it translates whenever I put foundation on. So now I'm gonna take my Power Duo, the Farsala Unicorn Essence, and the Skin Tune Blur. Of course I wear a white shirt and spill it everywhere. Now I'm gonna take my Too Faced Born This Way and my Becca Aqua Luminous. I know this one is really dark and this one is actually really pale on me, so mixing them just really works for me. And I love the coverage on this combo. I've been going a little lighter on the forehead just because I use a lot of full coverage powders, but we have that nice, like, dewy, just healthy skin look. Now I'm gonna take the ABH foundation stick in Chestnut. I've really been loving like a good cream contour, and I wasn't like super into it, and I don't know why. And I've had this little stick just sitting kind of in my collection, and recently I whipped her back out and I'm like, yes, yes, give me the cream contour. And normally I would never suggest like rubbing a product around on the face, and on the cheeks I definitely will still use stamping motions, but on the nose I like to just pull this down and get like a really good line with it. You know, we're gonna kind of diffuse it out a little bit, but I feel like kind of rubbing it into place on the nose is what spreads it best for me and keeps it from being like too orange. Now I'm gonna use my Uoma Beauty Stay Woke Concealer. If you haven't seen my review using it, I'll leave a little thingy up here, or maybe it's up here. Now we're going to set these under eyes very quickly before they crease. And then I'm going to take the darker one and kind of dust that on the perimeters of the face. Now, I don't know if y'all watch my homegirls twintorials. If you don't, honestly, you could just unfollow me at this point because rude. But they don't powder. They were talking about how they don't like full coverage and they don't powder, and I'm sitting here just like, like I'm coating my entire existence in powder. Now I'm gonna take some ABH blush. This is the Peachy Love Trio, and ooh, we just went a little ham, but that's okay. I really love this blush though because it's really pigmented, and I feel like it stays on my skin. With some blushes, they like disappear on my face, and I'm like, hello, we put you on so we could have a party. Now I'm gonna take some butter bronzer. It smells so good. And I know I look a little psycho right now, but we're gonna kind of use the bronzer to blend the blush, and then we're gonna kind of go back in with my Morphe little brush and kind of just diffuse the edges. I'm sorry that I'm like stripping, but it's hot, okay? I live in Louisiana, and I don't have the fan on because I don't want it to make a noise. The air conditioner is on, but you know, sometimes you just gotta rip your shirt off. So I'm gonna go in and do my brows. This is the ABH Brow Wiz in Ebony. There's nothing new here, so I'm gonna do these off camera. I'm gonna take the Dip Brow Gel in Ebony as well, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use that Neoma concealer again on my lid. And I'm gonna use a little Sigma foundation brush just to kind of tap it in place. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a light setting with the Superstay powder. Now I'm gonna take some Ofra and Nikki Tutorials glazed donut. Mine is so sadly broken. I took her with me whenever I was traveling, and I opened her up and she was broken, and it spilled like all over the floor. So it was really a tough time for me, and I'm really going through it, but you know, we'll survive. I'm also gonna pop some of that on the brow bone. Well, I'm just gonna use my butter bronzer again, and I'm just gonna go in my crease with this. I like to go from inner corner up to the brow bone, then kind of go out past the brow just slightly, and then we'll just kind of connect. Now, if you want to pop a little shimmer shade on the center, I highly recommend the Stila Kitten shade. It is beautiful, and it's so creamy. It lasts all day long, and it never creases on me. So I love her for a natural moment, but today we're just keeping it very simple, and we just want to look like plastic fantastic, you know what I mean? Like, we don't need the full 9 yards because, honey, we are all of the yards. We are the touchdown. We are the field goal. We're bringing it home. I don't know football, but we're gonna pretend like I do. Now, I love a good nude lip, and we're gonna take the L'Oreal Infallible Lip Paint and Spicy Blush. Now we're gonna do a quick little misting with some Morphe Mist. Now while our face is still kind of wet, I'm gonna take some Ofra Star Island and dust that on the cheeks. We're gonna kind of bring it in closer to like my mustache area, and I'll show you why in just a second. Now I like doing this, and I'm just gonna kind of give it a light kind of blending out, but it really gives you that like glass skin look. This is a little Nikki Tutorials trick, and you just get that like, you just look like you're wet, you know what I mean? The camera just picks it up so well. And it's like, oh, hello, hydration. We are just, I'm also gonna pop a little bit of glow in the center of the forehead. Nothing too crazy, just enough to amp it up. All right, and that completes this little tutorial. I hope you enjoyed just getting glam with me. I feel so fresh, and like I could just go, you know, pick some flowers, go to the grocery store, run some errands, And this is just like that feel-good type of beat, you know, it's not too crazy. I didn't even put on mascara because, girl, it is way too hot here for that. And I have allergies, so my eyes are constantly watering. And sometimes I just don't want to deal with all that, you know? So we're just gonna skip out. I feel like the eyes are speaking volumes on their own. And if you liked this, and if you liked me, don't forget to leave me a little thumbs up and a like or something. And I will see you on the next one.